Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, where Garan has made us an offer that we're obviously going to take. If I don't take this deal, we'll be executed along with Dirk if he's found guilty. What should I do? Abandon the defense! I wonder if you get an ending that way. Shoot. Normally save between episodes. Should have done that. Alright, we'll continue the defense. Nice try, Garan. But it looks like you don't know what justice is made of. We won't kowtow to threats like that, Your Eminence. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I can't back down now. I don't want to drag you into this, so... Don't worry, I'm with you, Apollo. To the bitter end, if need be. While I can't say I'm used to it, this isn't exactly my first rodeo. If I'm found guilty, you'll get the death penalty, too. Knowing that, you would still want to defend me? What happened in the past, but it looks like everyone in this country considers lawyers to be liars, so I can understand if you don't believe me. But I still believe in you and your innocence. So all I have to do is keep believing and find the truth. That's all there is to it. Yep. Keep on fighting, Apollo. You'll hear no objections from me. You nincompoops. You'll die if you lose this case. Why would you even entertain the notion of continuing? I believe that Dirk is innocent, that's why. And besides, trials exist to give the truth a chance to get out into the open. You can't give up just because you're afraid of some punishment. Even if that punishment is death, does that not frighten you, Hornhead? Who wouldn't be scared? I mean, just thinking about it. Makes me weak in the knees, to be honest. But as a lawyer, I have a duty to protect my client. I can't just abandon that. Duty you're willing to die for? Yet Judy, it's a heavy burden, alright. Rifle looks like she's really struggling. Princess, Crown Princess, you are destined to... Yep, Yep. Stuff we read... last episode. Totally get it. Let's go. But it's no surprise, considering the torrent of painful truths she's had to face. Very well then. If the defense is prepared to face the death sentence under the Defense Culpability Act, then I see no reason not to continue with the proceedings. But I must admit, I see no grounds for doubting the accused's guilt. Unless the defense has further evidence that would indicate a different suspect. Have anything like that? Well, lawyer, do you have any new evidence you would care to present? Or shall I have the executioner start his preparations? If she thinks I can't do this, she's got another thing coming. But first, I have some serious thinking to do. I'd say that new evidence indicating a different suspect... does not exist. Wait. I don't think there's new evidence. I think it's something we've already seen. Does not exist. I think it's something we already have. Such evidence does not exist. Just as I thought. I was so hoping you'd present meaningless evidence and allow me to claim mere head. Well, I didn't walk headfirst into that one, then. So what now, Apollo? Well, unless we can prove that Nina killed Inga, this trial is over, and so are we. Isn't there still a way to get the proof we need? Without evidence? You know, a key means of obtaining testimony here in Karen? Huh? Yeah! Wait, are you actually suggesting... It certainly won't be easy, but it's worth a try. Your Majesty, a crucial step in uncovering the truth behind this case has yet to be taken in this trial. But I'm positive that I can back up our claim with this one step. You mean you'll be able to prove that Nina killed Justice Minister Inga? Just how do you propose to do that? With the help of a certain someone. You need help? Yeah. From someone? Well, I can't imagine who it could be. But I suppose I must ask. Whose help do you need to uncover the truth? That's, easy. Where are you? There you go.
Take that!
That is... Come on. Me? Here in Khura'in, legal proceedings include the viewing of the victim's final moments, but that requires your benevolence's help. Such information is just as vital as any other piece of conclusive evidence. You're right about this. Raifa's power should enable her to see the very moment Nana stabbed Inga. It'll be hard to watch your father's murder, but it's the only way to uncover the truth. Your benevolence, we need you and your power. You need me.
Objection!
What? Wretched simpleton. Did you not see what ensued in the previous attempt? You would only succeed in wasting more time. Or is it your goal to make her collapse again?
Objection!
The princess said she was prepared earlier. Besides, it's her duty as a royal priestess. I'd say it's all up to her now. Prepared? Prepared to fulfill my duty? Isn't a divination seance required at all trials anyway? If so, I imagine there'd be a problem with handing down a verdict without one. Indeed, it would be problematic. Under Gurney's law, a seance must be conducted before a verdict can be rendered.
Such insolence!
Yikes! Must you try my patience so? If I must dispense with that vexing law, then dispense with it I shall. Huh? Ruling sovereign of Khura'in, I proclaim the following. She just read a new law with her fingernail. Henceforth, the divination seance shall be optional. What? She has the power to do that? She just rewrote the law with a flourish of her hand. Mother, I do not wish the trial to end like this. It is as the defense said, I must not neglect my duty simply because I am afraid. I shall go through with it this time. I will conduct the seance once more.
Such insolence!
If I do not be fooled by his lawyerly guile, you are not prepared to witness your father's death. But Hornhead needs my help. Raifa, did you not tell me earlier? You did not tell me you were prepared. But despite all your grandiose posturing, you collapsed in a most piteous fashion. Worse, you have erred in your insights of late. Was not the barbed one there overturned them more than once? No. You cannot be trusted to keep your word, nor can you reveal the truth through your insights. So I say to you, be gone. This sacred hall of justice has no need for such a worthless royal priestess. Wow! Worthless? Wow, how can she say that to her own daughter? I think I'm right about this. So, Mother, you think me worthless?
Objection!
Her benevolence says she can do it. Doesn't she? So I don't see why you have to condemn her before she's even made the attempt. Here we go. Here we go. Very well, Horned Devil. If you are really so bent on having a seance, I shall give my consent. Really? However, should Raifa fail once more, you two and the accused shall all be executed on the spot. Come again. This is proving to be far more entertaining than I had anticipated. Well, lawyer, what say you? Will you wager your life and call on Raifa to perform a divination seance? Bam! Call on Raifa. I don't think you're worthless, your benevolence. Far from it, in fact. If you say you can do it, then I believe in you. Head, I do not understand. If I fail, you will be put to death. I know you collapsed during your previous attempts. Yep, that's what happened. Can't even imagine how terrible it must have been for you. But despite that, you are willing to try again. I have faith in that conviction, in that courage. Why? I so she was doomed to fail if she didn't have the courage to perform the seance. But it looks like she got the determination to try again. Right, and that's a bet I'm willing to take. But it is as Mother said, I've erred in my insights as of late. Not only have I failed to reveal the truth, I've also contributed to false accusations. Knowing that, can you still say that you believe in me?
Objection!
Wouldn't take stock in those words, Your Benevolence. Despite what your mother says, I don't think you've made any errors at all. Huh. The trials I've been a part of here in Karain, I would have never proven my client's innocence without your seances, because even though they didn't always reflect the absolute truth, the insight they provided served as vital leads to finding the truth. Vital leads? My seances? So please, Your Benevolence, try to perform the divination seance one more time.
Objection!
You said that you would go along with it. Rafa, stop this madness. It is for your own good. You're ill-prepared to face your father's death. Go, leave the sacred hall at once. No. What did you say? I said no, Mother. For I am the Royal Priestess of Karain. I have no need for you now. Even if you do not need me, Mother. Hornhead and his Hall of Justice do. And this Hall of Justice. He proved that to me by risking his own life. It's because of him that I now understand. Divination and seance is my sacred duty. I must fulfill it no matter the risk. Your Benevolence. Mother taught me that the divination seance was a mirror reflecting naught but the truth. But I began to have my doubts after Barb had disproved the insights it offered. And now I don't even know who or what to trust anymore. Father, Mother, even Nina. I believed in them above all others. But I finally know now. I know in what I can trust. Royal Priestess must debate each seance with the presiding lawyer and prosecutor. Like these action scenes we've got, so it can be interpreted properly. That is how I believe trials here in Karain should function. Therefore, the Halls of Justice needs me. It is my power that leads trials toward the truth. That is my sacred duty, and I will never shirk from it again. That right there, Your Benevolence, is the product of what you've learned in your struggles so far. The truth that you realized with your own strength. Sacred duty, I must ensure that it is fulfilled. Must have the courage to resolve to see it through. Your Eminence, the Royal Priestess says she will conduct the divination seance. I see no grounds for you to forbid it. Unless, of course, you are worried that it might reveal something you find inconvenient. Mother, I'm done letting you have your way. Rafa would actually rebel against me, your mother and queen. Though I am scared to see my father's death. I must face my fear. That is what Hornhead has taught me here today. Rafa. There we go. Good job, Hornhead.
I am the Royal Priestess Rafa Padma Kurain. And I am prepared to face my father's death.
Your Eminence, it seems the princess is more grown up than you thought. Rafa. Well then, let us proceed with the divination seance. The victim's final moments. This should be interesting. I wonder what Inga's memories are going to show us.
O Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
All right, here we go. I'm assuming that this is for real the last one. All right, gives me a second to put my thoughts together. Okay, so I think I was onto something about that whole assassin thing. I have my theory about Rafa's real parents. But, like, I don't think... Like, at one point I was thinking Amara was her mom, but I don't see Dirk being the dad. That just makes things messy. All right, let's see what we got here. All my thinking did no good at all. I think I'm just more confused than I was before. Okay. Grapes, incense, sour. Okay. Alright, so it's inside the tomb. Footsteps. Man's voice. Pain. Footsteps. Explosion. Laughter. That. What in the faceless being? What the heck? His face, it's just like that picture of the founder. I think that's the last thing anyone expected to see. Oh, Father, what was it? What was it you saw? Are we to understand that this was the last thing the victim saw? Yes, there can be no mistake. That was what my father himself witnessed. How very strange. You don't suppose the Holy Mother possessed the accused and slew Minister Inga for planning a coup? Divine wrath of the Holy Mother? Oh, Holy Mother, we are ever grateful for your blessings. Yeah, talk about a sharp left turn into the Twilight Zone. You know, there's one thing in there that caught my attention, besides the faceless man. The laughter. That laugh, who does it belong to and why are they laughing? Who knows, I suppose it could be Dirk after he slew my husband. Uh-huh, but that figure didn't even have a mouth. Ho ho ho. I think we're done here, lawyer. How so? You claim that Minister Ingo was stabbed in his private quarters, and feeling no pain went to the tomb where he eventually fell dead. But the Sans vision proves he was stabbed in the tomb and felt great pain, no less. Nope. Oh, that. Nope. Therefore, as I asserted all along, it was the accused who stabbed the minister in the tomb. Ah, everything just backfired. Big time. Nope. Wow, Karan has the devil's own luck, doesn't she? Now then, I shall give voice to the soul of the deceased. Listen well and heed those words. Alright, Raifa's insight. PM, my father was waiting in the tomb to make the hostage exchange. He was drinking grape juice while gazing upon the picture of the Holy Mother. He was waiting vigilantly when suddenly he heard Dirk's voice. The moment he was stabbed in the back and collapsed. He tried to shoot his attacker, but he missed and the attacker let out a laugh. So what now, Mr. Wright? It's up to us to knock holes in Raifa's interpretations of Inga's memories. In other words, we need to prove that her understanding of them could be mistaken. Alright, I'll give it a try. My father was waiting in the tomb to make a hostage exchange. He was drinking grape juice while gazing upon a picture of the Holy Mother. He'd been waiting vigilantly when suddenly he heard Dirk's voice. Next moment, he was stabbed in the back and collapsed. Wait. He'd been waiting vigilantly when he suddenly heard Dirk's voice. Was it Dirk's voice, though?
Objection!
Your benevolence, there seems to be an inconsistency in your interpretation. An inconsistency? Where? Minister Inga is far too relaxed for what was supposedly about to take place. When he heard the voice you claim is Dirk's, he didn't seem the least bit alarmed. He just kept looking at the picture of the founder. That's strange, right? He was waiting for Dirk to arrive with the founder's orb, but when he heard the voice, he didn't even turn to look. Don't you think he would have been worried about being attacked from behind? Whose voice was it? He was on his phone. Right? Because his cell phone was on the ground. It was likely someone whose presence wouldn't have alarmed him. Someone like a friend. But there's no third party at the scene of the crime. Therefore, the voice can only have belonged to Dirk. The voice of a third party who wasn't there in the tomb. He dropped his cell phone! Apollo, don't we have something that could reveal the owner of the mystery voice? You know, I think we do. Something that Inga had while he was waiting for Dirk. With it, we just might be able to figure out whose voice it was. I believe we can identify the male voice Minister Inga heard with this. I mean, it doesn't really prove it was a male voice, but...
Take that!
That's my father's. I know this must be hard for you, but could you please look at this photo? There's something here that can point us toward the identity of the voice. This is the real source of the man's voice.
Take that!
Cell phone. Right, I believe that the voice the minister heard was of a caller on this cell phone. I see, well, that certainly makes sense. What is your eminence's view on the matter? Why does she get to say? See the possibility? Seems I must refine my vision. Coordinates voice, okay. Appears that this voice belonged to one of my father's subordinates. Why do you suppose he was talking to one of them? Father had members of the secret police position throughout the palace. They were supposed to contact him as soon as they saw Dirk and the rest of you. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Yeah. Your benevolence, I believe you have an insight to revise. I know, Barbed Head. Don't presume to tell me how to do my duty. My father then took a phone call from a subordinate at the palace, which honestly kind of proves it wasn't Dirk because he would have been alerted to his presence. Missed and let out a laugh. Okay. The voice coming from the phone. It was coming from the phone. That's good to know. But there might have been other sounds coming from the phone. Sounds that could be clues. Let's take another look at Raifa's insights and really focus on the various sensations. Alright, we'll do that in the next episode. Alright, I feel like we're getting somewhere. The Faceless Dirk was not on my bingo card for this, so that'll be interesting to try to explain. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.